The student activist group Green U will hold the annual Hug the Lake event to raise awareness about water pollution on campus. While many students feel as though their freedom of speech is being threatened, the university's response is that this is simply an issue of following rules and regulations. Thousands of hopefuls started lining up at 4 a.m. this morning in hopes to show the X factor that they have what it takes. While police were able to safely recover the hostage this morning here at the Bank of America in Coral Gables, they're still on the search for the two suspects involved in this case. Miami-Dade Public Transit has announced they will be increasing fares starting this July, affecting all area riders. The second weekend in February marks the start of the Miami International Boat Show. This year, Bayside Park is expecting an unprecedented number of visitors.
Hunter?
The activist group called Students Toward a New Democracy, or STAND, is having serious charges filed against it by the university administration. STAND's response to this is that they are being deprived of a serious fundamental right. The university administration has announced that they are charging the student organization STAND with vandalism for writing "Stand with Overtown" with children's sidewalk chalk on campus. The organization is outraged, feeling as though they are targeted because charges like these are unprecedented.
When we learned that we were being charged with vandalism, we were very surprised. Many other student organizations, I myself included, have participated in children's sidewalk chalk and never felt any pushback from the administration.
Bigger than the outrage over the charges is STAND's belief that they are being targeted and deprived of something much more serious: their freedom of speech.
They're trying to block our emails as spam, take down flyers we put up. They're basically trying to silence us because they disagree with our message.
The organization is trying to get the voice of Overtown residents across, who believe the development of the University of Miami Life Science and Technology Park has been done at the community's expense.
They know the thing behind them coming is bills and everything. They're making it unaffordable for the people, and then they bring in all their broken promises and their lies.
While many students feel as though their freedom of speech is being threatened, the university's response is that this is simply an issue of following rules and regulations.
We're talking about vandalism to property, and we're not talking about chalk. We're talking about paint, stenciled paint. This is not about censorship.
The repercussions for STAND could be detrimental. Since vandalism is considered a major offense, the organization is at risk of being shut down. Despite the charges, STAND continues in their effort to have their voice heard. As of now, there are no repercussions from the rally, but charges against STAND for vandalism are still being pursued by university administration. Live for UMTV, I'm Hunter Smith. The Newman Alumni Center is a 72,000 square foot building located on the corner of Brescia Avenue and San Amaro Drive. The entry courtyard features an 8-foot statue of the beloved mascot, Sebastian the Ibis. Inside features the Danny Garcia and Dwayne Johnson living room. The room serves as a main gathering place. A mural features a history of the University of Miami. A library houses yearbooks of decades of University of Miami history. Last but not least is Sebastian's Cafe. It's here at the Alumni Center where people gathered for Newman Media Day, a chance to thank the donors and to come inside and enjoy the new facilities.
Isn't it a beautiful day in Coral Gables?
The Newman Media Day gave a special thanks to the immense amount of donors who made the dream a reality.
The real important folks of this building, as Jackie mentioned, we had over 630 donors to the Newman Alumni Center.
Among the speakers were Robert and Judy Newman, the naming donors to the facility. President Donna Shalala marks the Alumni Center as a personal milestone.
This is the most important building that we have built during my presidency.
The Alumni Association wanted to make sure that donors had a chance to leave their mark on the Alumni Center.
So we had our paver campaign where people could buy a paver for $500 or $1,000 and leave their personal stamp on the building.
While some donated money, others were a bit more creative. One alumni donated his personal artwork made specifically for the facility.
It's a pleasure to have a little place for my memories that I created as an undergrad can reside.
After the ceremony, guests and media were welcome inside to enjoy the beautiful new building. The Newman Alumni Center is a landmark that will allow generation after generation to come and remember how great it is to be a Miami Hurricane. For UMTV, I'm Hunter Smith.